Не стучите колеса. Кондуктор, нажми на тормоза.
Finally! Taking your time as usual, huh? Alright, grab your gear, go to the platform, they're waiting for us. I'll meet you there. Hey, Artyom, don't forget anything, huh?
Вот стоц перевертоться, бабушка здорова. Вот стоц перевертоться, кушает компот. Вот стоц перевертоться и мечтать снова. Вот стоц перевертоться, пережить налет.
Sorry, Artyom. This part of the station is under temporary lockdown. Only the guards.
Hey, that's some nice music. Where did you get that record?
Got it from a ranger for a ton of ammo.
Hey, you're sure you don't regret getting it?
I'm sick and tired of this
I am
shit.
too.
Why do I put up with it? Durin, Mom told me to keep away from you, that you were no good. And she was right!
Ну ё-моё, will you ever shut up?
Alright then, try something else now. How about... I know. How about the house where you'd like to live with your mom and dad? Oh, come on.
A house? A big one?
And when your mom comes back, we'll show it to her and she'll be happy. That's going to be a great surprise for her son.
Okay, I'll draw that. Daddy, when is Mom going to come back?
Soon. I wish she could see how much you've grown.
No! Oh, shit. Dream. I dreamt I was on the surface again.
I don't want to hear about your nightmares. We got a good 50 years before we can go topside again. So go back to sleep already.
So, that top guy comes over and says, Baby, if my wife could cook like you, I'd be the happiest man in the world. So I ask him, can't your wife cook at all? And he says, actually, I'm not married.
That's sweet. So go for it, girl.
Nobody home! Dirt everywhere, just dirt. People are filth, you know? Liars, hypocrites, traitors, everywhere.
What? You saying that I'm dirt? Well, you're shit, okay? Who's that? Artyom, is that you? Is everything all right? Sorry, I'm busy right now.
Is that you, Pete? Can't you open it yourself? Lost the keys again. Go find the keys. You know I can't get up, idiot. Look who's talking about dirt. Walking around and leaving those dirty footprints everywhere. Not giving a damn about me who's got to clean it up after them.
Who's there?
Anyone off.
It's you, Artyom. Well, let me get some rest, will ya? It'll be my watch soon.
Get lost,
Now
Artyom.
secured by our combined military units. A major step in defense of the metro system. As a sign of goodwill, the troops from Riga are already on their way here. We're counting on all our citizens to welcome our new allies and to offer them the same respect shown to our home guard. Thank you for your attention.
Pete, didn't I ask you to stay close? Looking for you all over the place ain't no fun at all. Don't make me worry like that, okay?
Okay, Daddy. I'm sorry.
I recall reading that Kalashnikov was very proud that his invention was the most popular gun in the world. He said he was happy to know that our borders were kept safe with its help. If I invented that thing, I'd go mad. Imagine that your invention was the #1 murder tool in the world. It's worse than being the doctor who invented the guillotine.
And now we use cartridges for currency. How morbid is that? If you think about it, one bullet is somebody's life. 100 grams of tea costs 5 lives. A sausage, a mitrayf, 15 lives. A nice leather jacket. It's your lucky day. It's on sale. Not 300, but just 250 human lives.
Yeah. The market's daily turnover should be about equal to the lives of all the remaining Metro inhabitants.
Hey, you! Come over here! No talking aloud! You heard me! And you, Artem, should go. You got no business here. Prison is a place for thieves.
Yeah, that's how it is. I've been caught. To hell with you all. A man's supposed to make a living somehow. Shit.
I was put in charge of radio monitoring. Our hope was to contact the government bunkers over the Urals, but those bunkers were the first to be hit. At first, they didn't directly target civilians, and nobody thought this would be the war that would end it all. As I was monitoring the radio, I picked up a lot of weird stuff in the beginning, too. Siberia was silent, but the others did transmit, including the strategic nuclear subs. The subs kept waiting for orders. Should we hit them? No one could believe Moscow was not there anymore. Naval captains wept like kids on the air. The crewmen were begging me to check if their families were among the survivors. But I couldn't do anything. Some of the subcrews decided to get their revenge and went to their launch positions. Others reasoned that since the world was doomed, more killing was pointless. The subs continued to come back on air for a long time. They could stay submerged for half a year at least. Some of them were destroyed, but not all. I still shiver when I remember those days.
Hello, doing well, I presume? Not bad at least?
Tell me he's going to be alright.
Artyom, please.
Do something.
Thanks,
Give me a
Artyom.
pass.
I knew I could count
I
on
need
you.
to buy the medicine.
Hey, let's go! Hey, catch up!
Look at this. That's a real helmet for you. That one's not bad either, but this is the real deal.
Sure, more than enough. Yeah, this one's not bad.
We were transporting cargo.
You value your own life so cheaply. Okay, but your death is expensive for the ones you leave behind.
Until we had to go through Spurt.
Bit expensive, eh?
There was this stench in there.
All right, suit yourself. There's a lot of stuff to choose from, and only at our shop.
To the belt of the rear guard.
I don't like something
guards and one to the fore guard, so not to get lost.
You ain't gonna find anything better. Believe me, I know.
Fuck the
Eh,
book.
don't think so.
This is what I'm telling you. We start walking. Halfway down the spur, the rope attached.
Yeah, what do you need?
That's a real helmet.
There is standard method for escorting caravans. Guards on the cars, others patrolling ahead, and some to the rear.
Sure, more than enough protection.
So, we were transporting cargo once, with usual detachment. 2 men ahead, 3 in middle, 1 behind. Everything was fine until we had to go through Spur Tunnel. There was this stench in there, and some kind of mist. You couldn't see more than 2 meters ahead, so we tied a rope to the belt of the rear guard, to one of the center guards and one to the fore guard so not to get lost in the fog.
Safety line. Again, by the book.
Fuck the book. This is what I'm telling you. We start walking. Halfway down the spur, the rope attached to the rear guard suddenly goes slack. We yell to the guy. Nothing. Tolia, who's in middle, pulls the rope to him. It looks like it's been beaten off. The rear guard is gone. No trace, no sound, evaporated. Tolian just stares at the rope, scared shitless, till I drag him away. Even when we've cleared tunnel, he doesn't say a word, and hasn't to this day.
Jesus Christ.
It taught me one thing. If your numbers up, no one can save you. Your squad mates just slow you down or make you bigger target. So now, I patrol alone or with just one partner. Except for the tunnel between Dry Station and Curse Station. That's a special case.
At a reasonable price today. They are fresh, too.
Good weapons make good soldiers.
Everything's fresh. Come over, make your choice.
While at war, your weapon
Come
is your
on,
best
son.
friend.
What should I bring for you?
Well, sweetheart, what should Daddy get you?
You can see it, you
A
can kill
ball,
it.
and some colored pencils, and some sweets. Okay, Daddy?
A good weapon makes the best partner.
It's a deal, but only if you behave, okay? Be kind to your mom. Listen to her at home, all right?
Drunk again. Get the hell up, you slub.
What? What do you want?
You drink like there's no tomorrow. And there won't be if you don't get your ass home.
Piss off!
Let's go. Move it, you wine sack.
Don't bother me. I'm going to handle it myself.
Ha! That's one happy family for you. I have the best selection on perfect customer satisfaction. Go ahead, buy from another merchant. You got what you pay for.
But you had the same item for less just last week.
Exchange! Enough for everyone! Straight dealing!
Shh. Yes, did you want anything? Well, as it is, then quit standing around. Just run along. So, going back to business. You won't regret this, I assure you. Great merchandise, reasonable price.
Well, I'll think about it. Lost everything. Everything!
Cartridge exchange?
Hey. Who's there?
Change? Be my guest.
It's you, Artyom. Let me get some rest, will ya? Will be my watch soon.
Pork! Here, tenderloin!
Artyom, where's your gear? No, go to the armory and get geared up.
Hello, Artem. So, what do you make of that new guy? He seems completely incompetent.
As if you were born a soldier. Anyone can learn anything.
No, only if you're cut out for it. If not, you'll be a cleaner or a loader for the rest of your days.
Got both hands? Got a head? Here's your gun and go, go, go. Never fear, it's the same old story.
Hello, Artyom. You need some weapons? Okay, let's take a look. Submachine gun, 5.45 caliber, made in the armory. It's got poor accuracy and overheats like hell. That's why they call it a bastard gun. Use short bursts, Artyom. Help yourself to some ammo, too. Here's a universal charger to keep the battery powered. And a gas mask. Put it on if you crossed any radiation hot zones. Or, God help you, go up to the surface. Army issue first aid kits, just in case. Okay, you're supplied, my friend. Feel free to try out your weapon on my firing range. And you try not to stick out your head too much, okay?
Artyom, how are you doing? You're looking good. I wish I was your age.
Tomorrow, okay? I haven't finished it yet.
Do you think one day we could go back up to the surface? I've never seen Moscow, just the old pictures.
Moscow's gone. Soon we'll be gone too. And the monsters will inherit the Earth.
But there were other subways in St. Petersburg, Minsk, Kiev.
People might have survived somewhere else, or at least for a while. But so many years have passed now, and we've heard nothing from them. The other cities didn't have defense rings like Moscow did. What a great city it was, St. Petersburg. The cathedral and the Admiralty with its spire. I remember summer nights on Nevsky Avenue, crowds, laughter, kids with ice cream, beautiful slender girls, and music, and the air, sweet enough to drink. What a beautiful world we've destroyed.
Hi, how are you, Artyom?
Hello, Artyom. How are you?
Back.
Hi, Artyom. How about the piglet? A mighty fine pet,
One
I
more!
must say.
Give me some rest. Can't even get a break for a smoke.
Hold that ladder! Steady it!
I'm holding it all right!
I told you to hold it!
I got it, I got it! Joining the caravan? Good luck to you then.
Come in, son. You're ready to set off. Good. You've probably heard that our station is creating an alliance with Riga. We're sending them a couple of rail cars with humanitarian goods, some weapons, and some miscellaneous gear. That's the cargo you'll be looking after. It's not a very long trip, and it should not be too hard. Artyom, one thing before you go. I can see that you look up to Hunter, but a ranger's life is different than ours. They are reckless, even violent by nature. There's nothing to be gained by playing the hero, so stay clear of trouble. See the caravan to its destination and come home as soon as possible. Goodbye, my boy.
Artyom, here!
Привет!
Move it!
So you ready to move out?
He said he was happy to know.
Are you ready? Well, let's go then.
If I invented that thing, I'd go here. Imagine that your invention was the #1 wonder tool in the world. It's worse than...
You take that seat, Artyom, and you, Eugene, take this one. Did anybody forget anything?
So, you get your gear? Let's go then.
Hey guys, going to Riga?
Yeah, we are.
Can I get a lift?
Sure, but no free rides. You'll have to pull the lever sometimes.
I can do that.
Let's go then. Alrighty then. Good luck to everyone staying home, and to us too.
Boy,
Let's go.
good luck to us.
So, are you ready to finally be somewhere else?
Oh, Artyomka! Free at last, huh? Well, for as long as the ride takes anyway. Should be fun. Or dangerous. Even better, right?
All right, boys. Let's train to our friend Artyom, who goes right through monsters and anomalies alike. To Artyom.
To you!
Hell, if not for you, Artyom, would have been shredded like cabbage. You deserve a medal. Or at least some extra ammo. Here, take them. To you, Artyom.
Artyom! To you! Artyom, you really immune to that shit?
See if that shroom vodka knocks him down, huh?
Okay, we've got to check that. To our luck! And to Artyom!
To you, Artyom. The vodka kicks everyone's ass, huh?
So tell me, the tunnel to market's closed down and I'm bored to death sitting here on my ass.
We passed through some kind of invisible wave.
Thanks, boy.
We all
I'm
blacked
selling
out.
a lot of
When I
drugs
came
because
to,
of
it was a
you.
horde of Nasalis chasing, but our friend Artyom was okay. Seems that tunnel shit didn't affect him, so he was shooting the bitches. Man, I don't even know how we made it to the roadblock.
I'll drink to such a nice guy too. За Артема!
The fucking bandits forced the station into lockdown. We've been sitting here for 2 days now. I wish they'd lift the lockdown soon. They had to lock the station down because of the bandits, friend.
We're going to Market Station, but the tunnel is locked down. Bandit trouble.
I got my rights, bleh! Let me out of the station! And what the hell do you care if I live or die?
I don't care, asshole. But I got my orders. What are you looking at? I told you the boss is busy.
Come, look, try and buy. As you wish. As you wish.
Wow, did you really come here on a handcar?
Yes, I did.
Wow, I'd love to ride that thing. Could you give a bullet?
Hey, kid. Beg somewhere else.
Oh, I really should be going now, or else I'll get a spanking.
Get lost, I'm not in the mood.
Oh my god!
Спасибо, thank you, Lord.
Hello?
The tunnel leading to the market is closed.
Are you Artyom? Hey, there's a man at the Black Street waiting for you. I'll guide you there for one bullet. Thanks. Let's go.
Come here.
Sitting over there.
You're Artyom, right?
Well, I'll be going.
Sit down.
Bye.
Everybody calls me Bourbon. Listen, I need to get to Dry Station for some business, but this rat hole is on lockdown. I, however, know a back way. A so-called cursed passage the locals are afraid to use. But I hear the shit in the tunnels doesn't work on you. So, you help me get to dry, I'll give you my AK when we get there. Deal? Good. Here's an advance payment in case you need to gear up first. Are you ready? Sitting in this crap hole is useless. Ик солдатушки, браво, репатушки. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три, четыре. Ик солдатушки, браво, репатушки. Раз, два, три, четыре. Раз, два, три.
Holster your weapons at once. Who are you? Come into the light. Slowly, slowly. I'll be damned. Bourbon. Hey guys, we'd better search these two. So, you all drunk. What are you carrying this time around? Who's the boy?
Look, boss. I'm sure we can work this out.
Sure? Let's go and chat a little. And you keep an eye on this one, huh?
Don't move! Stand still, I'm talking to you!
Okay, these two may pass. Welcome to the market.
Let's move our asses, or would you like to enjoy their company a little more?
Hey, watch your tone.
We're in deep shit. No way I can pay back those railcar guys. We'll be lucky if they let us shovel shit for the rest of our days.
But did you see it? No. It could have been an enemy scout. Now it knows what our defenses are. They'll overrun us, then butcher the entire station, just like Polis. The next thing that comes down that tunnel, I don't care, it's a fucking mouse. No passport, you shoot it.
What happened at Politsevskaya?
You haven't heard? It's very strange. A detachment of scouts went off into the tunnel, so they didn't report back. I mean, they were seasoned men, so the station commander figured they got held up by a cave-in or flooded chamber. A patrol went after them. The tunnels were clear. No signs of firefight, no body parts, no blood. The scouts had vanished without a trace. So the commander wrote it up as an act of desertion. Chicken shit, the hell with them, that's what he said. So, a week later, another patrol disappears. Again, no sound, no corpses, nothing. The citizens are pissing their pants by now. Then 2 more squads vanish. So they set up a fortified perimeter, 300 meters out. Sandbags, spotlights, machine guns. And they wait. But for what? There's something out there, and it's putting a chill in their bones.
There's a burnt-out train, right in the middle of that tunnel. When I saw it years ago, there were charred bodies. Inside, some still seated. It was a nightmare. The train is difficult to traverse. You can't go around it since the tunnel roof is giving in, and all the space between the carriages and tunnel walls is completely filled with soil. And there was something weird going on inside that train. I'm a rational person. I don't buy all that mystical nonsense. So I thought it was rats and the like, you know? But I'm not so sure.
What? What do you
Well, we can't go to Hansa.
Get lost!
Look. Oh, here's some cartridges. Go get a couple filters, will ya? I have an idea. I'll go have a talk with a certain someone.
If anyone
We could
reads
either
me,
meet at
respond. It's Moscow, Market Underground Station.
Once I picked up a transmission from a surviving tank crew. Yeah, they were off base on maneuvers when it all happened. Those tanks were shielded against radiation, so these guys headed east from Moscow. They barreled through the burning villages, picked some women up along the way, and just kept going, refueling when they could. Finally, in the middle of nowhere, they ran out of gas. Since there were no strategic targets that far out, the radiation wasn't nearly as high as in the cities. So, they dug their tank in like a pillbox and put up some tents. They had a solar generator, plenty of ammo, and they settled around the tank for good. I spoke with them by radio every night for almost 2 years. At first, they did okay. Planted crops, 2 of them had almost normal kids. They saw lots of weird critters out there that their lieutenant didn't know how to describe. Then one night they went off the air. Never heard from them again. I guess the generator gave up the ghost, or maybe they just ran out of ammo. Yeah.
If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow, Market Underground Station. Even the other stations are silent today. This is Earth, 3rd planet of the solar system. This is an emergency. Does anyone know which galaxy we're in?
Milky Way. But that wouldn't mean much for the little green men.
Me, respond. It's Moscow, Market Underground Station. This is Moscow Metro, over. Does anyone read me? Please respond. If anyone reads me... No one. How about some moonshine?
What's the occasion? Driver's Day again?
My son said his first word.
Congratulations. Was it Mama or Papa?
Neither. It was fire!
A little soldier, just like you.
Yeah, just like me. You know, ever since that time the vampires came pouring out of the side tunnel, I dream of them every night. There I am, commanding my squad. But their guns are down, and everybody's drunk. These walking corpses are attacking, and I'm screaming, "Open fire, you bitches! Open fire! Fire!" But my men can't hear me. They wake up soaked in sweat, and my wife and kid are crying.
Let's have a drink.
It's Moscow, Market Underground
Okay.
This is Moscow Metro, over.
I recall reading that Kalishnikov was very proud that his invention was the most popular gun in the world. He said he was very happy to know that our borders were being kept safe with his help. If I'd invented that thing, I'd go mad. Imagine that your invention was the #1 murder tool in the world. It's worse than being the doctor who invented the guillotine.
Does anyone read me? Please respond.
One time I went to Belarus. I had some connections at Novoslobodska at the time, so I went right through Hansa. So I met my client there and we fixed the deal. We went out to celebrate. He warned me to look out since drunks had been going missing there. I brushed him off and we drank like fish. The last thing I remember was him crawling around on all fours going, "Look, I'm a moon rover!"
You've no business here. This exit's locked down. Move along.
Indulgence and luxury for your humble abode. Come on, have a look.
Mom won't give me any. Just tell me for free.
I'm too hungry for that. Not in the mood to be telling tales.
Just tell me what it's about. I'll go ask Mom to make a sandwich.
It's about 3 hunters who went to Polozhevskaya.
Before or after it was wiped out?
After, of course.
So, what happened?
They found out it hadn't been attacked by anyone. It was just the Lord of the Tunnels who made them all kill each other.
Wow, that's cool.
Now get that sandwich.
What for? I already know everything. Let's go, Wheels.
You brat! You твою мать!
The price is high for me.
Come, look, try and buy. Looking for something? A pot, perhaps. It'll come in handy someday. Don't be caught without one.
It's a bit too expensive.
I don't know.
Whatever.
That if kids go too far, they get caught by the mutants. And the mutants eat the kids' brains. And those kids become mutants too. So then you see your friend. He comes closer and then... roar! Your brain gets eaten. Wow, cool.
It's a bit too expensive.
So, there's this long tunnel from Sukharevskaya to the nearest inhabited place, where lone travelers tend to disappear. A caravan with a dozen men can make it through, and the ones who do say there's nothing suspicious about the tunnel itself. It's quiet and empty. There are no side branches, nowhere to get lost. But the next day, someone who's heard how nice and safe that tunnel is decides to go there alone, and vanishes like a ghost.
The stalkers say that you must never look at the Kremlin when you are up there outside. The stars on the top of the towers are mesmerizing. One look, and you won't be able to turn your eyes away. And after a few moments, you get drawn in. And all the gates are conveniently open. That's why the stalkers never go to the Great Library alone. If one of them looks at the Kremlin, the other can make him come to his senses.
The passage is open for residents and local workers only.
You won't find better rates in whole metro. Whatever.
Whatever. Can't sell anymore. Reserved. Agree.
Hey, Mom, let's buy a rat. Shut up, Kate. I already bought you one last week. Please, Mama, I'll just play with it and then I'll let it go. You've got your teddy bear to play with. Quit wasting food.
It's a bit too expensive.
They've outlawed dope at Prospect Mira. If they catch a merchant with it, they confiscate his stuff and kick him out of the station. And Alex says you get nailed twice. You're banned from Hansa. For a traitor, that's a death sentence. Well, the authorities claim it kills your brain little by little if you keep taking it for too long. So it's like a public health measure.
It's a bit too expensive.
Come on, why would they suddenly outlaw dope? What gives?
You know those Krishna guys? Alex heard they plan to break into Kurchatov Institute and make its reactor go critical, so that everyone gets to Nirvana sooner. But something's always holding them up.
During the war, say the enemy didn't want to destroy the Kremlin. So during the initial strike, they hit it with a secret bioweapon. Nobody even noticed at first. They didn't even sound an alarm. By the time they realized what had happened, The weapon had already eaten everybody inside, and hundreds in the vicinity too. So today, the Kremlin still sits there behind its walls. It's as though the apocalypse had never come.
Strange.
Moscow Metro. Does anyone read me?
Well, I made an arrangement with the guy here. He's a greedy asshole, but we can't do anything about that. Great. Let's go then. I think you already know the way.
If anyone reads me, respond. It's Moscow, Market Underground Station. Moscow Metro, over. Does anyone read me? Please respond.
Bourbon?
As if you don't know.
Go fuck and get out.
I've already paid Mike.
You didn't pay me. But if you don't want to go through,
shit. A pleasure doing business with you.
all right. Just kidding. Get ready, everyone! The gate's opening!
Are you sure, Commander?
Take your positions! Cover me!
Damn. I hate this so much.
This is Moscow Metro, over. Does anyone read me? Please respond.
Well, it looks quiet.
Looks clear! Go!
Spasiba. We need to move our asses. Move it, kid.
Halt! Who goes there? Stand still!
Hey, loosen up. It's a human. Kill the light already.
Well, you look human. That's all that counts. Come in, this is a free station.
Careful, kid. Our free station is under the watchful eye of the Reds. Paranoia is the new town, so keep yourself below the radar. You understand?
Attention! Attention! Document inspection is currently being carried out at the armory. Please stay at your registered residences and assist the law enforcement personnel in their work. Be vigilant, comrades. The enemy never sleeps. Face to the wall. This is an inspection.
Hey, come on, quit harassing me. I don't swing that way.
Got the bullshit. Prepare for
The boss is
inspection.
busy right now.
I'm always prepared for this. Doctor, could you check my prostate while you're at it? I'm pissing kind of funny. It's glowing. Must be the radiation, huh?
You freak!
Hell! So, you kick the part that attracts you the most? Pretty weak, though. What, they don't feed you enough?
Hi, he's a fucking comedian, huh? Don't see many of those guys.
Try this on for size, you punk!
Oh, okay, that one was better. But I still think my grandmother could take you.
Let's bring him in. We'll see how his jokes sound at Lubyanka. Gosh! And who are you? The comedian's boyfriend? Put your hands out! You're under arrest.
All right. Lay off. Here, I'll come quietly. Huh. Run!
I'm gonna kill her. Go! Let's get them!
Come on, follow me! Go! Here! After... There!
Stop, you punk!
If there's still a god left in our world, that day he was with me. I had been rescued by Han's friend, Andrew the blacksmith. He would prove to be my ticket out of the communist station.
But the only way goes through a goddamn battlefield. The front line between the Reich and the Reds. You'll need a disguise. Take these overalls, put them over your clothes. The Reds are rounding up the volunteers to storm the Nazi fortifications. They're about to send a train full of new recruits straight into the fire. But you will be riding the train unannounced. Your seat won't be first class, but you don't have to pay the fare with your own blood either. Once the troop train has passed the roadblocks, you're on your own.
There's a saboteur lurking in every alley, I tell you.
No reason for panic. We've sealed our border with the Nazis and covered every possible entry point with roadblocks. A mouse couldn't get through.
What about the surface, huh? What about the surface? Those devils could be sneaking down to attack us from above. And all the while, their spies soften us up for their invasion.
Very well. All new arrivals will be sent to the cages till they're cleared. That way, your own people can sort out the suspects.
Authorized personnel only.
Visit the shops, hone your arsenal while you still can, but don't waste time. The train is on schedule and it's not waiting for you.
Come, look, try and buy. As you wish.
It's okay, guys. He's with us. Come on, jump into the hole up to him. You see that luggage hold? Get into it. Huh? So, what do you guys think? Let's go, huh?
Andrew, is it really safe in there? I wouldn't like to see him fall down onto the rails.
Now that's no first-class carriage. But he's good as dead if he stays. He'd be going straight to Libyanka, and that's a one-way ticket.
Okay, pick it up.
It's okay. It's all up to you now. Good luck.
Hello, Sergei Sergeyevich. I have an excellent gift here. Here to fight. Much the soldier friends.
Very well, son. You issue the weapon, the uniform immediately. Now, get on the train.
Civilians are not permitted to board trains without written orders from the Commissar.
What they really want
Those attempting to falsify train tickets or report train compartments, store away or otherwise ride a military train without authorization will be arrested for treason.
Take your places, everyone.
Attention! The train is ready to depart. All troops under travel orders must board without delay. Any frontline soldier who remains on the platform after the train has left the station will be charged with desertion and shot.
Why did you join the army?
I followed my political beliefs.
As for me, I'm here for the dough. How about you?
Me? Join the army, they said. See the world, they said. Huh? My father was a Red Army soldier, and his father as well. It's the family tradition.
So tell me, lad, is it also your tradition to lose arms and legs on the battlefield?
They were happy to make those sacrifices.
Sure. Drunks and fools are happy too.
There's a black capsule in my ammo pouch. What is that, an antibiotic?
No. It's cyanide, in case the enemy captures you.
What? But God forbid suicide. I'd go straight to hell.
Listen, altar boy. A Nazi prisoner is going to hell anyway. Trust me, the pill is faster.
I could never take my own life.
Then give me your pill. I'd rather swallow two than rot in one of their stalags.
Stop the engine! Do not move! No. Yourselves!
Oh, we're Nazis come here to take your station.
Old man, is that you? You're lucky Petrovich isn't here. He's not a man for jokes. Who's that with you?
He's from the northern frontier. I'm escorting him from the Black Station.
All right, come on through.
Let's go.
Don't worry. You'll be out soon. We all will be.
Don't worry. This cage will belong to them soon enough. I only wish we could see.
Come on.
Shit. Tired of you all. I wish they had just shot me. Damn, I'm all numb. Doesn't even hurt. Just I wish I could lie down.
Move your damn feet. You're stepping on my toes.
Welcome to Polis, Captain Krasnov. You've come a long way, young man. Where exactly are you from?
He's from the exhibition.
What, can't he speak for himself?
Look, Captain, it's the kid's first time in Polis. He's been through hell getting here, and he's carrying Hunter's message to Miller. So, cut him some slack, huh?
All right. Get changed. There's the clothes. You can leave your gear. It'll be safe here. We'll get it back sparkling clean.
You go ahead and take some rest, Artyom, and I'll go find Miller. I hope he's not out on a mission.
By the way, don't forget to scrub yourself down in the lobby, old man.
I won't. You pain in the ass.
Would you rather have two-headed kids? Idiots.
Hello!
Need ammo? Come,
Ask
look,
me.
try and buy.
Go pee.
Too late. Now you have to wait.
But Pa!
Don't paw me.
Then I was waiting for them at the block station. Oh, and by the way, the Nazis did finally entrench there. They're definitely creeping close.
Bullets exchange. Special
Where is he?
offers, discounts.
Colonel, sir,
Best
report.
guns
Dismissed.
from the Forge Master.
Artyom,
Selling,
I'm
buying.
Miller. Where is the message from Hunter? This way. Well, thank you for bringing this to Polis. Was a brave thing you did. I'll call an emergency session. When they summon you, you'll report the situation. All council members, please assemble in the council chamber. I repeat, all council members, please proceed to the council chamber. Escort the boy to the council chamber.
Look, man, why the fuck do you always drink so much?
I had to.
Do you? Fuck that, man. As if you have nothing better to do.
Ah, fuck better.
Yeah, right. And every time you get pissed drunk, I end up carrying you. I sure as hell could do better.
Sorry, man. Well, once, me and the boys were having a drink. Well, a few drinks. Lots of drinks. Shit, we were plastered.
You're always plastered.
Anyways, so we had a few, but wanted more.
Oh, you weren't saturated by then?
Hell no. Sorry, man. Did I interrupt you?
Sorry, bro. Go on.
Yeah. So, we went to have another and realized we're in a fucking tunnel. What the hell? Fuck if I know. 1 minute we're leaving the bar and somebody stepped on my hand. Then, we're in the tunnel. Dark as shit.
So?
So we just looking around, and then we see them sneaking along the wall.
Them? What do you mean, them?
Like, not us. So we jump up. It's a caravan, and the caravanners are some real tough bastards. We barely got the best of them. And after all that, the fuckers are broke. So we decide to sell them to slavers, make some dough.
So, what then?
So we get them to the station, and we see that they were Spiri and Plotnik. Both of them so wasted they couldn't talk. Damn, we had a laugh.
Yeah, well, listen to this. Spiria says they were attacked in the tunnels and beat the other guys' asses. That the attackers ran like squirrels.
Fuck you guys! I can't laugh anymore. I'm gonna burst.
That's unusual. A new face! Hello! What?
Stop bothering me.
Wait a bit.
You can't go in there. It's a high danger zone.
Is going to roast it.
Papa, I'm hungry. Do you have a fish?
No, darling, no. Wait a bit more, please.
Papa, is the fish biting yet?
No, it is not.
Papa, when is it going to bite?
I don't know. Let's wait some more.
Papa?
Nothing yet.
Unbelievable, Artyom! I'm stunned that the Council has refused to help your station. I'm ashamed that they lack the courage you have already shown. But Polis is not the whole Metro. There still are people who will rise up and fight the threat of the Dark Ones. Okay. Listen carefully. Rangers have found several well-preserved missile bases near the city. Some could probably be activated and deliver a missile strike against the Dark Ones. The problem is that the missiles are supposed to be launched from the command center, D6, but we don't know where that is, or if it's operational. However, we do know where that information can be found. There's a huge library on the surface, dangerous place, but it contains a secret military archive. We must go there. Okay, we'll split up now to avoid the tension. You'll go up from here. I've already arranged that. When you've made your way to the library entrance, I'll be there waiting for you. Okay? Hey, Artyom, be careful. One more thing. When we go back, we'll head straight for Sparta base. My rangers will meet us there.
Where you going, my man? I'll take you there for 50 bullets.
So you made it, Artyom. I had my doubts, to be honest. Did you find anything? Okay, saddle up. Покойно, ребята.
So, where are we going?
To church. Artyom, does the name Khan ring a bell? Help us find you.
I still don't know how you did it. Hey, how about some music?
Sure, put it on. is outdoor base.
In the meantime, I'll check the documents you brought.
I was put in charge of radio monitoring. Our hope was to contact the government bunkers over the Urals, but those bunkers were the first to be hit. At first, they didn't directly target civilians, and nobody thought this would be the war that would end it all. As I was monitoring the radio, I picked up a lot of weird stuff in the beginning, too. Siberia was silent, but the others did transmit, including the strategic nuclear subs. The subs kept waiting for orders. Should we hit them? No one could believe Moscow was not there anymore. Naval captains wept like kids on the air. The crewmen were begging me to check if their families were among the survivors. But I couldn't do anything. Some of the subcrews decided to get their revenge and went to their launch positions. Others reasoned that since the world was doomed, more killing was pointless. The subs continued to come back on air for a long time. They could stay submerged for half a year at least. Some of them were destroyed, but not all. I still shiver when I remember those days.
Artyom, I'm Vladimir. Pick whatever you like.
Oh, hi there, Artyom.
Hello there, Artyom. I told you we'd meet again. It's a nice base the Rangers got themselves. I heard you received no help from Polis. What's your next move? Keeping silent, you're turning into a Ranger. Take a close look at the road you follow, Artyom, and be aware of how it might end. You reap what you sow, Artyom. Force answers force. War breeds war, and death only brings death. To break this vicious circle, one must do more than just act without any thought or doubt. Well, Artyom, I've been chatting here for far too long. It's time to go.
Okay. There's not much useful in here. Just hints at most. Although it does show the way to D6. Well, that's our destination then. Are you ready? So, how are we faring? Wolman, is everything ready?
The firewood's done.
Vladimir?
The gear's ready.
You guys?
Ready.
Saddle up then. По коням!
It's the old church dungeon.